Alright, man. Back in the car. Dodge Charger reviews. A+ Hero Report reviews. My A+ opinion. And you know it's a nerd mix. Game of Thrones. House of the Dragon. Season 1. Episode 10. There's no more until 2024. There's no more till 2024. I don't know if I'm sadder about that or about what happened in this episode, man, because this stuff right here, dog. This stuff right here, boy. This stuff right here, boy, has been amazing. Oh, man. Episode 10, The Black Queen. If episode 9 was all about Alicent and the Greens, this episode was all about Rhaenyra and the Blacks. Bro, we get the Dragonstone with Rhaenys, Auntie Ray, coming to tell your girl Rhaenyra on what's going on with her father passing and how Aegon and them usurped the throne from her and claimed Aegon as the king of the 7 kingdoms or 7 seas or whatever it's called. I don't care. We got dragons fighting each other, and one wasn't a zombie. No. Man, this show set up a lot of heartbreak, and if Alicent's episode 9 was to show gains through means, this definitely showed loss. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I done seen memes about it. And at the end of this episode, I don't care what Riri do. I don't care what Riri do. It's valid. Valid. Not only could y'all possibly took a pops with that milk of the puppy, that opium that y'all putting in his drink, bruh, y'all just took Luke. I have absolutely no idea how this would feel. It feels a little different because when I first started watching Game of Thrones and, we first saw Bran fall down, what I'm saying, when the tree after he saw what was going on with the Lannisters and all that, I was like, yeah, that's kind of shady. But my daughter hadn't been born yet. I feel a little different now when it comes to children. You know what I'm saying? So, Riri, I got you, girl. You need a knightsman? Holla at your boy. I'm ready to go to war. Give me a dragon. Give me a dragon. You see my skin's already dark. I got Valyrian blood in it. Give me a dragon. Let's go to war. For real. Nah, man. At the news she was giving of her father's passing, and after Auntie Ray was telling her how she escaped and everything, she ended up having a miscarriage of the child she was having right then. And this scene was one of the most disturbing and sad and painful scenes I ever seen watched, because the Silent Sisters weren't even helping her. She delivered the stillborn baby herself and then turned around and wrapped the baby for like burial to burn or whatever herself. Didn't let the Silent Sisters do anything. She grieved with all that herself. And the whole time Daemon's like, I don't think Daemon knows how to deal with loss. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was his wife, his brother, this baby that they were having together, he doesn't seem like he deals with loss. He keeps himself busy and moves over with the next thing. So he's setting up everything to go to war, right? Sending out ravens to see who's on their side and where their military allocation and stuff is. But Riri, that's not how Riri want to get down. She wants to live the same way her father did in order to like keep peace. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of her father in her, but even the amount of that I feel that there is her father in her, I feel that there's more of her mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's got the best of both inside of her right now. And you get Otto, who comes, and I mean, the offer that Alicent and the King sent to Riri and them wasn't a bad offer. You know what I'm saying? Her kids will be in high court. All titles and lands that they hold now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of her oldest son inheriting the Iron Throne, he'll inherit the Dragon Stone. And they'll be perfectly all right if they bend the knee. She said she'll think about it. And it was cool that Alicent wrote that on the page from the book that she tore. You know what I'm saying? Out. Because those books are valuable. You know, Alicent and Riri seem to have patched things up at the end of like episode 9. You know what I'm saying? And that friendship is under there somewhere. But Daemon ain't happy. Daemon even choked her. Like, how could you even consider taking these terms? They stole your crown. They stole the throne from you. The only thing you could do is war. You know what I'm saying? Like, Daemon seems like he's only happy when war is going on. He's only happy when those close to him that he cares about, not even himself, but those close to him he cares about, aren't being wronged or in power. So, they're gonna thrash out and see what their military power is before, you know what I'm saying, she decides. So, you know, she's gonna have her answer in a couple of days. So instead of sending ravens to like Winterfell and Storm's End and all that, she sends her sons on Dragonback, right? She sends the oldest son to Winterfell. She sends, because he's gonna go 2 spots. She sends the youngest son because it's closer to Storm's End, right? Get there. Who's already there? Aegon with his big, the size difference in these friggin' dragons, just to show that, and even before that, to foreshadow that the connection that Luke and his mom had when Luke's telling his mom that she's perfect and things like that, and they're having that conversation when they even opened up the episode with him standing at the war table and him thinking he's not, you know what I'm saying, ready to rule, you know what I'm saying, if Corlys dies. He's not ready to inherit all that. He don't think he'll make a good lord. You know what I'm saying? Her telling him that even she was scared. You know what I'm saying? When her dad told her that she was going to inherit the throne. I mean, they're just setting you up to rip your heart out, stomp on it, burn it, put it back in your chest by shoving it out in your mouth, down your throat, pooping it out, stopping on it again, throwing gasoline on it, setting it on fire again, and putting it back in your chest. That's what they did to you this episode. Everybody's been waiting for this battle with Storm's End. We read the book. We heard the 3rd-hand accounts, the 5th-hand accounts of what was going to happen, right? But they even foreshadowed this way back to when they would stand in front of the huge dragon skull. This was Viserys and Riri standing in front of that skull, and he's telling her that dragons are a thing we should have never mess with. We don't have control of them, right? Luke gets there. He's talking to the Lord of Storm's End. Aemon's already been there and said that he would marry one of his daughters, you know, one of the Lord's daughters, and if they pledge their allegiance to, you know what I'm saying, Aegon and the crown. So Luke ain't got nothing to offer because he's already betrothed to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? He was like, remember duty. You know what I'm saying? Your father or your grandfather or whatever bent a knee to, you know what I'm saying, my mom. And the dude's a butt munch is sitting on the thing. He's like, don't come in here with that. What am I supposed to do with that? Which one of my daughters are you gonna marry? Nah, we're not doing that. Aemon was like, you owe me an eye. Threw the knife to him, stabbed one of them out. I won't leave you blind. He was like, come get it myself. They killed all that because you know what the hospitality thing's supposed to do when you come as a messenger. You came as a messenger, you didn't come as a warrior. His mom made sure to tell him that. You guys are not warriors, you're messengers. They escorted him to the dragon. He got on his dragon. There's a crazy storm going on, right? He's flying. Next thing you know, here comes Aemon on this friggin' house. Flying on a house. Compared. It's like somebody in a Ford F350 or F150 or whatever it's called, and a kid riding a Power Wheel beside it. Right? Trying to scare him. Didn't really seem like he was trying to do nothing, just trying to scare him. You know what I'm saying? Bullying him. Just like because Aemon's got a problem because he was bullied his whole life. So like he wants to bully this teenager. And he's a grown man, right? So they bully. I feel like the dragons can sense, you know what I'm saying, how they're feeling or whatever. And they don't have full control over their dragons. One thing you look at Daemon, if you watch Daemon when he's got that scene where he's asking the Kingsguard to reaffirm themselves, you know what I'm saying, to Riri, right? and his dragon's mimicking him. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he has like some telepathic mind control of his dragon, but he has such a bond with his dragon. His dragon's watching his every move, started to act like him. You know what I'm saying? If they were to draw their swords, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, let's set these dudes on fire, you know, type thing like that. And even when he went to go find the one, it's like the second biggest dragon's level. I forget his name. If you guys remember the name, put it in the comments below. And he's in there. He's talking about they got 13 dragons. You know, you got Sea Smoke. You got all these dragons that need riders. And he's trying to amount a huge dragon army to go against just the 4 dragons that the other side got, right? They already had them outnumbered, but he wants more because he knows the dragons are like the nuclear bombs, right? And you see him going to the cave and he's singing the song and you see something flash in his eyes, something flash in the dragon's eyes, like something like they just bonded right then. You know what I'm saying? But similar to that, right? He's finna go set some stuff on fire. I feel sorry for anybody in Storm's End when he get there. But you see Luke lose control of Arax, right? And Arax can feel that Luke is scared. So it attacks this big dragon. Fire. Aemon's dragon ain't having it. Goes after. I mean, you even hear Aemon. Stop. Heal. Don't. Right? And then Luke and Arax are using their agility because they're small to like get away. They're dipping. They're dodging. They fly up and then out of the storm and into the clouds, and here they go thinking they're cool. You know what I'm saying? And everything's all right. They got away, and then what do you know? Here comes Daemon on the dragon. Bro, you saw wings and feet fall. You didn't even see any pieces of Luke. You swallowed them whole. Now, this is interesting because in the book, remember, the book is from accounts, from Maester accounts, like 3rd, 4th, 5th hand accounts from stories that they heard, right? Aemon looks like he knows he made a mistake, knows he lost control of the dragon, knows he messed up. Because if them taking the throne by, you know what I'm saying, by usurping Rhaenyra didn't start the war, this will. So it makes me think that because of how the accounts is in the book, all told from a different perspective. There's no first-hand accounts or anything in Fire and Blood. It makes me wonder that if Aemon, by the time he was flying back to King's Landing, if he owned what he did and just said, I meant to do that. I took out, you know what I'm saying? I took out her son. I did it for my king. Just to make him look like he was more like Daemon or something like that, or more like he didn't lose control, like it wasn't an accident. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy. But then you get news, Daemon's coming back, and this is the cool thing. You don't hear nothing. It's just that theme playing. You know what I'm saying? It's like Rhaenyra's like theme almost playing, right? Somber. And you see Daemon walk to her, turn her around. They walk towards the fire. He whispers something to her. You see her immediately break, right? Then you hear the music just changes to like this aggression, this slow aggression. And she turns around and that SOL look hit her face. It was similar to me when outside of King's Landing when they beheaded Melisandre, whatever her name was, the chick from Fast and the Furious. And you saw that look on Dany's face before she went crazy. The only thing that scares me more than the way Dany reacted is the fact that I feel like Rhaenyra is going to be calculated in everything she does. And it's going to be from a place of anger, but she's not going to let her emotions get the best of her. And everything is going to be calculated. It will be a son for a son. Excellent friggin' episode. And I hate that we have to wait till 2024. Powerful. Love it. Team Black all the way. Let me know what you guys thought about that episode. Put it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We got plenty of more content coming. Go check out the Bleach anime episodes. I know Adam has some reactions up. I think it's a Quantumanium reaction. Oh, I've been waiting on that trailer. Titans reaction. I've been waiting on that show to come back. And man, there's some Flash news coming too. So love to see you guys on Hero Report. Till next time, keep it A+. This has been a Nerd Mix. Indie out.